Hi-Fi Rush represents everything that I love about both animation and gaming. You play as Chai, a wannabe rock star who gets swept up in a rebellion against an evil corporation after acquiring special powers that make the world move to the beat of his MP3 player. The game takes inspiration from so many different sources like Sunset Overdrive, Jet Set Radio, and Borderlands, and yet is completely unique from all of these games. I don't know if there's a single game or movie or book, for that matter, that I could point to and say, yeah, that's basically the same as Hi-Fi Rush, because Hi-Fi Rush masterfully draws inspiration from other places while also adding their own special sauce to make it completely their own. Hi-Fi Rush is a game that, by design, has very little room for error. It's a rhythm action game, so precision and polish are key. And in a time where so many games are being shipped in half-baked states, I'm happy to say that Hi-Fi Rush plays just as tight as it sounds. And speaking of the sound, the music across the entirety of Hi-Fi Rush is top notch, and it's all complemented by a world and characters that seamlessly move along to the beat. And speaking of moving along to the beat, that's right, we're doing the same transition twice. The combat in Hi-Fi Rush is something that I really didn't think I'd enjoy. But as I practiced and learned new combos, I quickly began falling in love with the way that this game plays. Zipping around an arena to the beat of the music and fighting an ever-expanding catalog of robot enemies is a blast in Hi-Fi Rush. Every time I thought the game was about to go stale, some new enemy, companion, or collectible would instantly recapture my attention. Seriously, the amount of robot enemies crammed into this game is truly impressive. Just one after the other with a unique design, a unique combo to take them out. It is incredible. The world of Hi-Fi Rush is capped off with characters that are stellar in both design and writing. While there were a few lines said here and there that made me roll my eyes, the amount of times I burst out laughing or was simply fully engrossed in this world and story far outnumbered these embarrassing moments. From the music, to the art design, to the world, to the characters, to the voice acting, to the gameplay, to the enemy variety, to the amazing boss fights, Hi-Fi Rush is a wonderful breath of fresh air in a gaming industry that's recently become underwhelming, of course with a few exceptions. And with Hi-Fi Rush only taking around 10 hours to complete, and only costing $30 unless you have Game Pass, in which case it's just included with that subscription, I see no reason why people shouldn't give this game a try. I have a few nitpicks here and there with some lame dialogue and a slightly drawn out battle at one point, but these in no way hurt my enjoyment with the game, and I truly believe that if you are a fan of gaming or animation or both, you need to give this game a go, and I am certain you will not regret it. I was seriously blown away when I picked up this game for the first time with how much I enjoyed it. It reminds me of when I was a kid and I got my first ever, more teenage-driven comic book. I think I was 9 years old, and I had some comic books at the time, but then I noticed a series on the shelf called The Ultimate Spider-Man, which if you're a fan of Spider-Man comic books and you have not read that, it is tremendous. I love that series of comic books. But this game, Hi-Fi Rush, gives me the exact same feeling I had when I was a kid picking up that Spider-Man comic book for the first time. And it's not really nostalgia so much as it is the opposite. It's becoming incredibly excited over something new and interesting and compelling. It's that feeling again. It's not rehashing something, it's putting something new into my brain. And that's what Hi-Fi Rush did. So even if this seems outside of your comfort zone, outside of your enjoyment, if you're not into rhythm games, oh, I like open world games, blah, 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 give this game a try, because you might just have that feeling too. It was seriously something I was not expecting to remember while playing this game, but that is how polished, how good, how unique, and how enjoyable this game is to me. If I had to give it a score out of 10, I'm sure it's no surprise to any of you. This game is an easy 10 out of 10 in my book, and I would recommend it to everybody. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you want to see me talk about more video games, let me know. Frankly, I think this is going to be the only one we cover this year because I love it so much, but who knows? We'll see. If there's other things you want me to cover, let me know down in the comment section below, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.